Ayo 420, 420, the most known and most popular number when it goes to the green community. In most of the cases, you're totally right, like 420 is worldwide known, but more often and often, for a real kinda nerd, it's quite impossible to pass unnoticed the number 710, 710. 7 and 10. But what does it mean? I go by the mobs and this is Greendeed. Let's go. Greendeed. Ayo for to all the green enthusiasts, patients and green lovers. I go by the mobs and this is my channel Greendeed, when every Thursday I will be more than happy to provide you with some green knowledge. Not only the entertaining stuff. So, today's episode will be about numbers. Not about 420. I hope that everybody knows where it goes from and what does it mean, but 710, 710. What does it mean? 710 is very strongly connected with all those green nerds and green culture lovers. And as well as on the April the 20th, the whole world is celebrating. You know what? On July the 10th, we've got another occasion to celebrate the thing that we love. The most important thing is that actually we should switch our flowers and all those traditional methods of consuming the flowers into the most honey-alike products, if you know what I mean. And what I mean are the concentrates, waxes, like shader, resin, and so on. Basically, the small honey-alike concentrate where you put the whole plant into one single drop of a very potent substance. So as we already know that the 710, the 710 stands for all those concentrates, all those waxes, which I will describe you a little bit later in this episode. Why in the world somebody took the numbers 7 and 10 for those substances which I mentioned earlier? And to be honest, it's quite simple. Give me a pen. 710. As you see, in a quite simple way, 710. When you turn it upside down, what we can see here is oil. Ta-da! Thanks for watching, guys. No. So why in the world oil? And guys, I want to remind you, if you are like a really hardcore or you live in the California or something like that, maybe this won't be an episode especially for you, but trust me, there are hundreds of thousands or even millions of people who doesn't know even the basics. So basically oil, it's a common name for all those concentrates, all those green plant concentrates, waxes and so on, which is used in the USA. Too much Borat. But mainly the structure when you are extracting the oil, the extracts from the plant, it's in most of the cases it has the structure of an oil, and that's why we call it oil. There are different types of it, which I will describe you just in a second. So now we know why 7 and 10 stands for the concentrates, because it looks like oil when you turn those numbers upside down. Now we'll get to those interesting stuff, to those urban legends stuff. Similar thing like it was in the 420. Basically, in California, where it was still illegal, all those customers used to send each other messages where they wrote 710, 710, which stands that they wanted to buy some concentrate, oil. So basically, if somebody wrote down 420, I mean, an example, when you write like 420, 5, it could mean 5 grams of. If you wrote down 720, 1, it could mean bring me 1 gram of concentrate. I know, it's hard to believe those times when, you know, the surveillance and the technology is like super advanced, and I'm quite sure that all those police departments can read our messages. These days, it was still kind of a hidden language only for those who were in the, inner circle, if you know what I mean. It's still working quite well in Europe. And I recommend you using Signal, Threema, Telegram, and all those other safe communicators. Currently, all those concentrates are gaining enormous popularity, but do you know that we can actually determine several types of these concentrates? So now we will go really rapidly through the main types of concentrates that are known, that I know. Okay, I know a little bit more, but it's supposed to be a simple basics video. Number 1, wax, also known as BHO, butane oil. Guys, what I have here, you won't use a bong, but to extract this, you need glass pipe where you put the flowers inside. On one side, the gas, usually in a bottle, and on the other end, it will produce you, explained you in a really simple way, it will produce you the concentrate, the wax. After removing the butane gas, the only thing that will remain is the pure potent concentrate. Number 2, bubble is a form of a concentrate where the name comes from all those bubbles which we can see while it's vaporizing, while it is burning. Long story short, this bubble is created by separating trichomes from the flower, which makes an extremely potent and strong oil, much more potent than flower. I mean, like every concentrate, it's like super more potent than a flower. To be very simple, for example, 5 grams of flour is condensed in 1 gram of concentrate. More or less. It's not accurate, guys. Come on. The whole process takes some time. You need a lot of bags, water and ice. But again, it's not a tutorial video. Number 3, shatter, is a glassy concentrate which has got an incredibly long expiration date. So for me, for example, I'm not really a heavy user. It's a perfect thing because I can get some from a friendly grower and keep it up to the next year 7 and 10 celebration. The 7-10 holiday. Shatter is made similar to BHO. We use the butane gas in order to extract the shatter from the flower. The main difference is the temperature that it used to eliminate the gas from the concentrate. So depending on how high the temperature is, in one scenario we will get a pure wax or a BHO. In other scenario we will get shatter, so the glassy golden shatter. You can use it as window. Number 4, live resin. For me, the most, interesting, the most sexy thing, the most sexy way to extract, because it keeps the original terpenes of the flower, or at least it's the closest to the original terp profile of the flower. Basically, it is made by freezing the plant as soon as they are cut from the stem and are kept in sub-zero temperatures throughout the extraction process. You are cutting the fresh flower, freezing it immediately, and the whole extraction process proceeds in the sub-zero temperatures. As the result, the plant retains its valuable terpene profile, preserving the original flavor and aroma of the plant, which everybody wants to taste, of course. So as we already know that the 710, it's only a digit code for oil, which was used back in the days through the enthusiast customers in order to keep their messages secured. What is important for a newbie to concentrates? The most important thing is to be really careful and take it really easy. I used to be a heavy stock. After that, I went completely to vaporization when my consumption was decreased a lot. I mean, from 5 grams a day even to 5 grams a week. A month. Nowadays, when I get a really good concentrates and when I looking all those videos, on YouTube, 1 gram dab, 5 grams dab, I'm like, okay, you hardcore mother. I would be literally dead after that. For me, the main goal to get the best thing out of concentrates is micro dosing, and what I really love to combine concentrates with is CBD flowers. You can get a really good quality CBD flower, which is totally legal here in Europe. Put a single drop of a concentrate and the effect are really nice. And exactly how I would expect this. I really can't find another word like nice. And they are really like I was expecting them to be. Another thing, oils and concentrates might be, in my opinion, a future for the medical industry, because when you will have a particular amount of a concentrate, you are able to clarify how much of, for example, 1 gram of this particular substance, and then the doctor, it might be much easier for him to write the prescription and to plan the whole therapy for the patients. Because to be honest, you never know how much percentage of THC, even though you have a strain 22% of THC, but you never know if this particular flower has got the exact same percentage of the cannabinoids which is written on the packaging. When it goes to the concentrates, can be like measured in the laboratory, and you are 100% sure how much each are there in this particular drop of this concentrate. It's not only the best, the quickest way for a stock to get the effect that he wants, so getting wasted, but it's really a great opportunity for the medical industry to produce medicine where every dosage will be the same, more or less. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below whether you're a dabber or a smoker, and let me know if you would like to know a little bit more about each type of the concentrates. I will be more than happy to make few videos about those particular topics. See you next Thursday. Greendeed.